Hello my lovely Taurians, welcome to your reading for October 2020. Hope this finds you well. This is a reading for Taurus Sun, Rising and Moon sign. Listen to your rising sign and moon sign, as some months they will resonate more for you than your sun sign will. This is a general reading for you my lovely Taurians. If you would like to have a reading that is specific to you, then you can book a reading with me following the link below to my website. And you can book a reading from there. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing and supporting my channel. I really appreciate your support very much. If you would like to be notified when I next post readings and you haven't subscribed yet, then hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you'll be one of the first to listen to the upcoming readings. So, my lovely Taurians, as I am concentrating on your energy and as I meditated on your energy prior to creating your spread, I just get a sense of, stop the panic and pick a plan. Pick a plan, make a choice. It's about, it's not jumping from one idea to another, to another, to another. It's about choosing the direction you want to take and pick something, because it sort of is creating a little bit of turmoil in your solar plexus is what I feel. It's like, oh, will I do this? Oh, yeah, I don't know. No, maybe I should do this. It's as if, well, if I pick this, I might miss the parade that's going down the other street. It's about choosing something and focusing on it and moving ahead with it rather than spreading that energy out too thinly. That's what creates that panic. That's what creates that uncertainty. So that's what I'm picking up for you. So I'll give you that as well. It's I feel like there's money coming in, but I'm feeling like, well, I'm going to be a little bit cautious with my finances. It's not a time to be making big spending, and this is coming up for a lot of zodiac signs, a lot of signs this month. It's not about making big purchases. It's not about being frivolous with your money. It's also that Mercury is in retrograde, and it's just not a time for big expenses. So you're sort of coming from a place of, well, I've got this money, but I'm going to hold on to it. I'm going to just be mindful of it and keep it because I feel like I'll need it further down the track. And I think you will. I get a sense of it's a good idea to not overspend now, because that will come in handy with ideas that you've got further down the track, which will stand you in good stead. So it's not a time of spending up big. It's about really being mindful about your spending. It's really being mindful about your spending. It's going to be a month of, you've got the star here, and this is dare to dream, wish upon a star, but it's also, what are your dreams? What are your ambitions? But in order to see those clearly, it's about stepping away from the situation. It's about stepping back from a situation and looking at it from a distance, looking at it from a different perspective. You might get different thoughts, different ideas, different ways of doing things as well by stepping back. When when you can't see the forest for the trees, when you're in the middle of a situation, you can't really see clearly until you remove yourself from that situation and look at it from a distance. And that's what is being required here, a change of perspective, standing back a little bit and really looking at things. It's when you're looking for particular things on a sheet of paper or on a computer screen, and you look and you look and you look and you can't see it. It's for want of trying. It's right there in front of you, but you just can't see it. And when you move away from it and come back to it, then you can see it. It's when you write something and you read it, you can't see the errors in it. Somebody else needs to come in with a different perspective and read it, and they can see the errors. So it's about stepping away from something for a while, stepping away from something and then coming back to it, and things will clarify for you. So if you've got a project, or if you've got something that you want to do, decisions that you need to make, just give yourself a break. Go for a walk, go and do something else, do some gardening, do some cooking, do some read a book, do something that takes you away from that situation, and then get back to it, and you will see it more clearly. You'll be able to see it more clearly. And in that clarity, you're going to feel really confident. You know, this is you. This is the Emperor. And my lovely Taurians, it's about being really confident, really strong. You know, there you've got the bull up here, you know. Is that the bull? No, that's the ram. That's the ram. That's Aries. That's Aries. It's about you being really confident, but like Aries, you know, being really sort of set and firm in what you want to do in moving forward. The Emperor is very used to having all his wishes followed and everything just to happen, and so it's about having that positive outlook as well, and that determination working towards your goals. So it's about having that determination, but it's a bit contradictory, isn't it? Stepping away from something to give yourself a break, but then getting back to it with confidence, knowing that it will evolve, that it will come to fruition. You are going to feel really, well, you know, you're going to feel, yes, see, this is what they're saying here. You're going to feel really strong about something, really determined about something, but it's also about not, before you make a final decision, step away from it. Don't be so determined and ready to charge ahead that you miss important events, miss important components of that decision that you're making. For some of you, it's going to be on a personal level. I feel like it's a lot of you, it's got to do with work, with career, with business, with ventures that you've got planned, with that goal setting. You know, you've also got the Nine of Cups here, and the Nine of Cups is, you know, abundance. Goodness runneth over. You know, your cup runneth over with goodness. It doesn't matter how many goals you set, you know that they will work. You know that it will come about. So that's a really positive card. Doesn't matter how many goals you set, doesn't matter how many dreams you have, they will come to fruition. They will come to fruition. Follow your instinct, follow your gut, follow what you know intuitively is your path, your choice, because I feel that once you step away from something, once you see something more clearly, you can set really positive goals that are going to evolve for you, are going to come to fruition. Sounds really abstract, doesn't it? I hope this makes sense to you. I hope this makes sense to you because, you know, the plans that you've got, the goals that you want to set, what you want to do to change your life, to bring in more money, improve your financial situation is going to work. It is going to work. You've got the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles, to me, I get this Empress energy out of this card. I find that they're very, very similar. And the energy that I'm getting out of this card is that all your dreams are going to be fulfilled. It's going to bring you the abundance you seek. It's going to bring you the success you seek. It's going to bring you the lifestyle you seek. So if you're looking at changing the way you work, maybe working from home, maybe working over the internet, maybe starting a new venture or a new business, it's going to be very successful. So it doesn't matter how many goals you set, the outcome is going to take you where you're wanting to go. The outcome is going to be what you expect. It is going to be the direction you want to move in, which is incredibly positive. That's incredibly positive. I like that. I like that because then it leads me to the Six of Coins, the Six of Pentacles, and this is karmically, the scales of karma are being balanced. So the more effort and work you put into your purpose, your goal, your venture, the changes you want to bring into your life, there's going to be this balancing out of effort put in. You're going to reap the rewards of that effort. The more effort you put, the more rewards you're going to reap from it. There's also a balancing out of income. Money in, money out. There seems to be this balance. You know, you've got expenses, but don't worry about those expenses because money will come in to cover those expenses, so that there is this sort of energetic flow of finances. It comes in, it goes out, but it's coming in to go out, so that you are able to maintain that equilibrium as far as finances go. It's also about something that you're going to do to be compensated for, you know, this energy exchange. You're doing something and you will be compensated compensated for it on a material level. So there is a fairness, a compensation of that. If there's something that, finances that you're balancing out, there's going to be, if you're in a litigation about some sort of finances, there's going to be a balancing out. There's going to be a fairness of outcome as well for that, is what I want to say to you. As we proceed through the month, you've got the Seven of Cups, and so it's about dare to dream, dare to dream, but keep your goals practical, keep your goals reachable, keep your goals, achievable. Don't build castles in the air, but there are a lot of ideas that you have. There's a lot of inspirational thought that you're going to get. There's a lot of thought that you're going to get that that is going to come from spirit. It may come through your dreams, but make sure that your goals are achievable. Set yourself an achievable time frame. Set yourself achievable goals, and you will get positive outcomes from that. But I feel like there's a lot of ideas going over in your head. There's a lot of ideas that you're milling. There's a lot of ways of achieving the same outcome. There's a lot of ways that you would like to put things in place. So it's about bringing those ideas into your reality, and start manifesting those, start bringing those in. You manifest, you've got to work towards them. I don't feel like it's anything that's going to drop in your lap. It's something that you need to work towards. You've got the Five of Wands, and when there's obstacles that come up in October for you, there's nothing there that's hugely serious, I don't feel. It's sort of, there is support there for you. There are people around you that will help you with anything that comes up for you. It might be time management, it might be material that you need, it might be some aspect of your project that you're needing, it might be help with an interview or help with your CV. Don't panic, because there's support there for you. Also, don't forget to ask for spirit for help. If you don't ask them, they can't help you. Because they're not allowed to interfere. So ask them for what you need, and they will come through with that. But there is assistance. So anything that you come up against that you feel like, I can't manage this is going to be really hard, then there's support around you. There is support around you, which is really good, This is an interesting one. What are you fearing here? There's sort of heartache, or is it disappointment? There's disappointment. Now, for some of you, it's on a love level. It's with somebody else. There's some sort of heartache and disappointment that's here, that's coming up towards the end of October. For some of you, it might be a disappointment in something that you've started, some project you've initiated that doesn't go through, or someone is going to let you down in, you thought they would do or provide a particular service or do a particular thing, and they have let you down. So there's disappointment there, a little bit of betrayal there, of them not coming through with what they said they were going to come through with. That's going to come up for you towards the end of October. So there's some sort of disappointment there for you. Let's have a look at what that might be. Let's delve a little bit deeper. For some of you, it's disappointment in someone that you're in a relationship with. Maybe they're not as supportive as you would like. There's, some sort of heartache or some sort of realization on your part that causes a little bit of heartache. For some others, there's disappointment in someone not coming through with something, or there's some sort of a betrayal. It also tells me to play your cards close to your chest. If there's a new venture or project or something new that you want to do, or a new job that you want to go for, play your cards close to your chest, because someone's going to disappoint you. Someone's going to disappoint you. And for a lot of you, it is to do with romance. It is to do with an emotional attachment to someone. It's a relationship. For some of you, it's a relationship that's going to bring you some sort of disappointment. Sorry, I have to give you what I get towards the end of October. Let's have a look what else that could be. I'll just see. But it is a relationship. It is a relationship, for a lot of you, I think. There's some sort of things that you need to review, something that you need. Someone's going to disappoint you. Someone's going to disappoint you. And I'm sorry about that. I really am. Sorry about that. But I need to give you what I get. It could also be a disappointment in someone that you had faith in. If it's on a business level, if it's on a career level, someone that you had faith in. What I'm getting here is if you're going for a job promotion or a job interview, don't tell too many people, because I feel like someone's going to come in and go, oh, well, I like that job too, I'm going to apply for it, and there's this rivalry or disappointment in that they're competing against you. that you said something to them and it got them going, and they thought they would go for that job. So I'm getting that sort of vibe with that disappointment as well. It's not too bad though, because you do come out, whatever, if anyone that's competing with you, anyone that is up against you, or anyone that is disappointing you or trying to sabotage something that you're doing, there is success. You're successful around it. So I wouldn't waste too much energy with all of that stuff, because the card that is on top of that overrides it all is that you will be successful with whatever competition that you're up against, whatever anyone is competing with you on, whatever anyone disappoints you about, you will come out of it. You will be successful. You will be successful with that. You will come out of it on top. You will be come out of it on top. So that's really interesting. It's about you being strong, you being confident, and moving forward with your armor, with your protection, and guarding your work, guarding what you want. Really being determined and protective over what you are wanting. The Queen is always nurturing, but can be very protective. It's like mother hen. And it's going to this is also going to see, October's going to see you laying down something that's going to improve your financial status further down the track. It's going to be financially viable for you, which is really good. I like that. I'm going to draw a card from the Angels of Abundance for you. Let's see how this reading is summarized for you. What's the summary of this? It's an interesting reading. I hope this resonates for you. Because it's come through really strongly for you. So interesting time. Just a few points there that you need to be mindful of. Okay, we've got bountiful nature. Bountiful nature. Let's read that, see what that says. Spending time in nature helps shift you to a higher vibration and reminds you of God's infinite abundance. Go outside and enjoy a walk or hike with your pet. Meditate beneath a tree, a garden, sit under the stars, or do some other activity to connect with the limitless vastness. And that's also going to give you, that's where I said to you, it gives you clarity of thought. It's about, the star, where I said to you, it's interesting because they're very similar, aren't they? It's about moving away from a plan or an idea or something that you're working on to give you clarity. Move away from it. Go and do something that you enjoy, so that when you come back to it, you can see it and look at it with fresh eyes and a fresh mind, and you can see more clearly things that you couldn't see for want of trying before. So I hope that resonates for you, my lovely Taurians. I wish you many blessings. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and book a reading from there. Many blessings to you.